Come on, build the hype. Oh yes, that's what I want to see in the chat. So, I saw that ninjas were not being properly represented in this marathon. So as you can tell by my Sakura garden, that it's time to play some Strider. Now, in the interest of me being terrible, I am going to be using infinite continues and 5 lives, but it should go pretty terribly regardless. I hope you guys are enjoying the marathon so far. Unfortunately, I've been working, so I haven't had a chance to be here entirely, but I've been able to catch what I can. So my plan right now is to do a little ninja block. I'm going to play Strider 1, hopefully beat that in about an hour, and then I'm going to play Strider 2, since they're on the same compilation. Now, I'm a little bit better at Strider 2 than I am at Strider 1. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really played this one as much. But, yeah, should be alright. Just let me know if there's any audio issues or anything, because I wasn't sure how this was going to sound in comparison. I just kind of quickly tested it before I went live. Also, these little robots I have with me are friggin' OP. Volume levels are perfect. Awesome, that's what I like to hear. So yeah, Strider. Not really much to say. It's pretty straightforward action platformer. Pretty crazy for the time. This came out in '89, I believe. And it's one of those games that you only really hear talked about in certain circles, but it has its own merits. Strider 2 came out about 10 years later, and it was a little more well received. But if you were to buy Strider 2 on PS1, you would get both games. But fun fact, the American version, the labels are wrong. So Strider 2 is actually Strider 1, and Strider 1 is Strider 2, as far as the disc labels go. One thing about Strider is that it rewards you quite a bit for being able to mash, because bosses will just friggin' melt if you can mash pretty hard. Yes, this is the arcade version, but when it came out on PS1, they just basically did a direct port of the arcade version. Oh. Yeah. And what I always loved is whatever pose you were in at the end of the level, to put it right there on the stage clear. I hear you. I got you. The mix of Japanese and English in this is great. And I just love this loading screen. So this game picks up in difficulty quite a bit. The interesting thing about it is, if you're good, which I'm not, you can keep these upgrades and stuff that you get, like for example the max health upgrade that I have right now. I have 4 hits instead of 3. You can keep those, but they go away when you die. Ooh, easy now. Oof. I am probably gonna die up here, but see if I can hang on. One of these is health. There we go. There we go. Oh no! That's like the worst thing that can happen. You get pressed up against the wall, and he grabs onto the wall, and then the things just crush you. So you can see that because I died, I lost my health upgrades. I'm back down to 3 health instead of 5. No, what? Pull yourself up, dude. I'm trying to get up on top of this thing. The one thing that bothers me about this game in particular is the way the jumping mechanics work. Because if you jump straight up, you go straight up and down. Whereas in a game where, like Ghosts and Goblins or whatever, where you could correct your movement with a second jump, this one you just jump straight up and down. So if you do it at the wrong time, you're dead. There's not really much you can do about it. Whoa! Try this again. This time with less fail. There we go. We in there. Okay. Careful, because there's going to be a lot of lightning all over the place. And then this guy is kind of a douche. Whoa, whoa! I'm sorry, things are just behaving differently than what I'm used to. Normally you just like pull yourself up like that and then it goes down, but because I touched it, it came back down and screwed me up a little bit. Alright. Now the fun part, trying to get up here without dying. Come on. I'm commandeering this helicopter thingy. The Zaramount?
你这个笨蛋，只要有空中战舰，巴鲁洛夫的世界就是我们的。
I love the voice samples in this game. Flying, kicking, triplet chicks. Which means either dangerous or erotic. You decide. Only gonna get harder from here. The last stage is just crazy. Alright. The fun of moving platforms. This is the guy I want right here. Man. Sword upgrades are always nice. It extends the reach of your blade by like twice as much, I think. Oh no! If you don't grab onto the wall, you just fall. There's not a whole lot you can do. It's funny because I was playing this afternoon just to kind of like de-rust and see where I was at, whether or not I'd be able to do it in a reasonable amount of time. And I had a lot better of a time with Strider 2 than I did with Strider 1. Strider 1 is just insane. Alright. I'm invincible right now, so I should be okay, but you can't climb these walls, so you have to use these platforms. Like that. I got killed by the guys underneath me. This is not the PS2 version, this is the PS1 version. It's just Strider 2, but you have the bonus disc of Strider 1. And if you have completed save files for both games when you play Strider 2, you'll have a Mission 0, which supposedly links the two games together. I read a little bit about it, but I haven't done it myself. There we go. Now these things are friggin' death traps. They remind me a lot of Sonic 2. And like, this one especially. There's some health, but watch. Wah! It just flings you off the side of the ship. You can jump out of it, but you move pretty quickly. But like I was saying earlier, the whole, like the way to make this game easier is to just never die. It's like a lot of, like old school shoot-em-ups and stuff where, you know, you'd have the upgrades that give you the benefit, like this little robot that I have with me right now. You could have multiple of those, and they're just insanely good. But if you die, you lose them, and that red section of my health bar is, like where I got the robot, so I can get hit twice before I lose him. This boss is really cool. I like the gravity mechanic of this boss, because you just spin around him. Woo! Time to leave. Oh my god! I killed him and he's gonna stay dead, but the fire knocked me off. Oh! Alright. So I'll split that guy in half, and then we fly to victory. Yay!
You dare fight me?
Oh my god, this guy's face. He looks like Goaty. Angry Goaty without a beard. Alright, so welcome to the Amazon, where we get to fight Tarzan. Also, I find it interesting that when you're going down a slope... Oh! When you're going down a slope, your sword attacks above you instead of in front of you. Like that. Ah, man. Alright, I'm just gonna run for it. I was trying to stop to get the robot, but it's hard to get up there when you don't have momentum. Here's where the fun begins. Oh! I'm not even sure what hit me there. Ignore Goaty, do not follow me. You would not like my shenanigans. I'm like 80% retro and 20% newer stuff. Oh! That tumble. Oh! 20% sellout? Better than 100% sellout, right? Okay, there we go, finally. Right into the water. Barracuda's ready to kill you. Oh man! Oh man! Anyone who doesn't tell you that a boomerang is a viable weapon should play this game. So apparently in modern day Amazon there are dinosaurs, which is cool. I'm just going to use this one as moving platform. Alright. Oh! Okay. This guy's tricky because you can only hit him in the face. So what I need to do... jump back on his tail. Okay, good. Yeah. That's the boss. And it looks like I have a blade hang glider. It just sounds like a bunch of people talking over each other. Yeah, if you go back after that monster comes down and you check out where the dinosaur was before, it's just like a bloody corpse. So he killed the dinosaurs. It was not the Ice Age. Ah! See what I mean about falling straight down? You can't correct yourself. There's no double jump or anything. So if you accidentally walk off a platform like that, you're going straight down. At least in Strider 2 there is a double jump, so you can correct yourself and save yourself from some pretty dire situations. Oh man. Come on, dude. There we go. You bring that power up over here. Oh my god! The jump arc, my god. This game is still really good to this day, though. Like, I've only played it a couple of times, but it maintains its fun. I can only imagine how mind-blowing it would have been when it came out. Well, I wouldn't say mind-blowing, but in the upper echelon of things, I suppose. Back when Capcom could do no wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. What I want to do is kind of get on the bottom of this thing, because yeah, there is something down here. But it's just points. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna have to try and get up here. It's just that this guy is pretty much guaranteed to kill me if I jump up there. Like that. So... Oh, the bullet casings killed me. There. That was a little bit better. Gravity was supposed to flip me onto the ceiling, but I'm not sure what happened. I think I jumped midair and it didn't. There. That's what's supposed to happen. And this part is pretty tough. Not this fight in particular, but just this whole upside down section. Game over, yeah. I can't get enough of that loading screen. I want that as a poster on my wall. You don't have to fight those 3 girls, I just usually do because it gives you access to your little robot buddy. So I'm gonna try doing it without. Oh! No! You can either go along the floor, ceiling, or ah! It did it again, see? It was trying to flip me onto the ceiling, but it flipped me back down. I'll just do the lame way. There we go. Oh no! Make the run for it. No! I promised there would be deaths, and there will be deaths. Alright. Run. Jump. Try not to get killed. Oh no! Sorry, this is probably the part that took me the longest my first time through. I can't remember exactly how to do it. It just sucks because you only have 3 health at this point. Again, this is why you like basically don't want to die ever, and then you'll have an easy time. Alright, so let's try taking this a little bit slow. Alright, screw slow. We're going through. I want to kill this guy first, though, because if not, he's going to hit me. There we go. Oh, no! Wait, what? Oh, whoops. Sorry, I messed up. I forgot where you were supposed to go. You're actually supposed to be going up. But when you... Ah! When you jump there, you're supposed to go up and around to the right. I swear, this part is as hard as it looks. No, I'm just kidding. There's probably a really easy way to do this. I'm just not playing the greatest. Yeah, so you're supposed to go up there. I think. I want to try something just for kicks. Strider is awesome. Like I said, I like Strider 2 a little bit more. It just has better movement mechanics overall. It's a little bit easier, I would say. Not to say that there won't be a fair share of deaths in that one, but the movement is just not where it should be in this one. I mean, it's to be expected. It's like 89, I think this game came out. But, you know, you can only run if you pick up momentum off of slopes, you can only jump once, and if you screw up, you're screwed. And look at these guys, they're just walling me in here with these missiles. There. I'm sorry, guys. I actually never played the arcade version of this. I've only ever played it on the PS1 version. But I assume it was quite the quarter muncher. I like that stance. Alright, here we go. We made it. I guess it wasn't up where it was supposed to go. It was down. Please be health. Yes. Ooh. This part is pretty rough too. Aw. You wish my run was over already? Ooh, almost. Oh, whoa, I'm not even sure what happened there. I just phased through a wall. Super nice, eh? Okay, at least I made him, or made it to the other side when I hit a checkpoint. I'm just gonna kill myself there. I'm not sure what the point of that dinosaur is on the left. It's pretty much just to trap you between a dinosaur and a giant gorilla. He's gonna try and... Ah, he's pushing me off the cliff! He's not supposed to go that far. Oh, I jumped right into him. Again, this guy is hard because you can only hit him in the head. I'm just trying not to take a hit off of this monkey. If I sit right here... Oh! Dinosaur phased out of existence. I should be able to hit him in the back of the head. I'm like, right. No. I'm gonna have to get in front of him. There we go. So this guy's my pal. He's gonna take me on a nice little ride. Although you don't want to stand too close to his head, because when he curves up, he'll actually just drop you. Alright. So, this is the last boss. And he can be pretty tough. But, luckily, if you're quick... Oh, I might not be. Whew, there's a full health right there. And as with most bosses, if you can get in on his hitbox, you can just kind of repeatedly slash him. But this might take a couple of tries. Luckily, the checkpoint for the fight is right here, so... no, you got me. It's hard to dodge that green lightning that he shoots out. But what I usually try and do is get a couple hits on him, grab the sword upgrade, go over to the life upgrade, and then just finish him off by wailing on him. Oh, nope. This is bad. Might get me. Oh! He summoned a pterodactyl. Whoa! Went for a nice little ride right there. No, he's got me. I missed the jump. If I had like 5 health or whatever from the upgrades, it probably wouldn't be too bad of a fight, but whereas you only have 3, you pretty much need that full health to be able to do it. See, like, he's hit me already and I haven't even hit him yet. Boom, got him. The amount of metal? And that's Strider 1. That went quicker than expected. I thought it would take me a lot longer, honestly. Where's Donkey Kong? I was gonna play Donkey Kong 99, actually. If you guys haven't seen that, it's pretty interesting. It's a Genesis homebrew where they took the assets from Donkey Kong Country and tried to make a Genesis game of it. It's pretty terrible, but I recommend you look it up on YouTube. Yeah, a whale for some reason. You beat the game! Game over. I can't think of a 3-letter name. Nintendon't. But yeah, Strider 1, pretty fun game. Nothing too complex. You can get through it in a single sitting if you want. It helps if you don't suck, but sadly, that's not the case for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the game, switch to disc 2, which will put us in Strider 2, and then we're going to have some real fun. This game is a real step up. It's a lot more fun to play, it's a lot faster paced, the movement is better. I'm still going to die a lot, but it should be way more enjoyable. Oh hey Tasha, what's up? Load screen boogaloo, yeah. A lot of loading screens in Strider 2. In the future, one man controls the world. There's actually a lot of really good ninja-based games. Let me just check my options real quick. I'm going to turn down the sound effects a little bit if I can. No, I guess not. Because, yeah. You're going to get to hear a lot of ha's. Now, I've unlocked both modes, but I'm going to play in Hiryu mode, because, well, this is the main guy. So yeah, if you have a cleared save of Strider 2 and Strider 1, I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it because Strider 1 doesn't save as far as I know. You'll have a 0 mission, and it's like a waterfall level, but we're just going to go with the normal playthrough. Music is significantly better too. Alright, here's where the fun begins. Ah, I jumped behind you. There's the first boss down. There's this move that I'm going to be abusing throughout the whole run, which is if you jump and then press down up attack, you'll do this. And it's really, really useful. Spider form. So you can already tell that having a double jump makes things significantly better. Alright, going up. I actually like TurboGrafx 16. It's got a lot of really good games on it, but there are quite a few crap games as well. I was watching my buddy High Riser playing this game called Utopia. That was a really cool looking game. It's like a Zelda clone. Oh! Ooh! Saved myself. Oh, that's it for that fight. Ooh. I really like this game's vertical platforming. So I just activated this thing called a boost. It raises your overall damage, but if you have the sword upgrade like I do right now, you shoot those rainbow colored waves like what I was just doing. And it's extremely useful for fighting bosses. Well, maybe not so much this guy. It doesn't seem to be homing in on him. It's you and me, buddy. Oh, he got me. You are truly the better champion. Yeah, the slowdown gets pretty crazy when you whip out that sword move. Got me. I also really like this fight. It reminds me a lot of Mega Man X. How you're like riding on that creature's back while you're hitting him in the head. Strider rank, probably the best I could hope for. Ha! You are a fool. Lower the game audio? Okay. Is that better, Goaty? You can do the stages out of order if you want. I just prefer to do them in order. I also really like these splash screens where you have like the art before the levels. Yeah, I wish I could turn down the ha ha ha, but unfortunately I can't. quick. I don't know if you've been able to notice so far, but whenever I pick up an item that's worth points that aren't those like blue bead things, they're all references to previous Capcom games. Like this. You have the, I forget what he's called, but the little Son Goku character. Based on the arcade game. Ooh, buddy. Sansan, yes, that's the one. Stupid tank. Oh, that went pretty well. Amazing what you can do if you just get inside of an enemy's hitbox and start wailing on them. Great start. Hey, at least I got a boost back. Alright. I'm not sure where the cow is from though. Oh, and this is why you do not summon dark minions. They will inevitably kill you for their own accord. In case anybody is deterred by the excessive amount of tapping that you need to do in this game, there is a auto-fire mode that you can enable in the options. It makes this game a lot easier, but I prefer not to do it because I like to work out my thumb. Probably the biggest arm/thumb workout I've ever had was playing Gunsmoke on NES. The game's insane for the amount of tapping that you need to do. Ooh. They had us load. Ah. Oh, crap. I want to come get this. And we're off. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I actually didn't know that the boost could hit enemies in the background. That's good to know. There's a couple of spots where there's guys shooting at you from the background. That's kind of annoying. Also, I love this guy's name, Herzog Schlang. Oh, I messed that up. Where's he? He's over here. Currency in Forgotten Worlds. You're insanely stupid, Strider. That's a pretty badass picture right there, that silhouette. Alright, so stage 3, we get to infiltrate the research facility. Yeah, I really love the art style of the cutscenes. If you guys haven't ever checked out the new Strider game that came out, it's pretty decent. I prefer these ones a little bit more, but the new Strider... the new Strider that came out is more like a Metroidvania style. It's almost like Strider on NES in a way, because you do a lot of traveling around, you get new abilities and stuff that, oh, I keep jumping in the water. But it is really good, and it does look good as well. But your mileage may vary on that one. I'm frankly getting burnt out on Metroidvanias, because there's just so friggin' many of them nowadays. Oh, not that sword. Come on now. There we go. Save the baby penguins! Yeah, it's like the NES Strider with good controls and, you know, not a bad game. I don't know. The NES Strider's not terrible, but I personally don't like it. Although I find it kind of funny that you can beat the game in like, what, 5 minutes or something with glitches? You can just like phase through walls. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not supposed to say the NES word. This is truly the elite non-NES stream. So yeah, you can do this crazy slash while you're hanging, and it just melts health. Now we get to make our daring escape. Yoink. You could ban broadcasters? That's pretty funny. Oh my god. These experiments have gone too far. Not only did you revive a frozen mammoth from the grave, you also turned him into a robot. There we go. Extinct again. But the only one in the world and killed it. But let's be honest, it was better off dead. Whoa! Time for some gravity change. Oh. Guess I should stay on the floor. Slash ceiling. Alright, so let's hand over hand our way through this tunnel. Yeah, Strider's really fun. But this one's Strider 2. There was also a Strider 2 on Genesis, I believe, but I don't think Capcom had any involvement in that one. So you have to come in here and fight those guys first, because if you don't, then you can't fight this fan for whatever reason. And the end level trigger is just literally killing this fan. So if you remember our friend from the first game, he's a little bit stronger now. Still got control over gravity, so you know, he's got that going for him at least. Oh man, I love it when he spins you around the room like that. It looks so cool. Yeah, technically this is on PS1, but the Strider 2 arcade came out first. The slowdown from these waves actually makes it so I can't mash quite as fast. cracking? I'm bullying Goaty. Well, I hope so. He deserves it. Who does he think he is, putting on a marathon with a bunch of streamers, celebrating classic games? What a prick. No, I'm just kidding. This event is pretty awesome. Like I said, I'm sad that I haven't been able to catch more of it, but I've been working late, like, every night. Honestly, until, like, a day or two ago, I wasn't even sure what I was gonna play. I was just, like, tossing around ideas and trying to think of something that I could do within 2 hours. Because I don't like playing a game for a stream if I'm not gonna finish it, you know what I mean? It's always the journey that's more important. But in this case, I figured, you know, 2 relatively short arcade-style games would be sufficient. I was thinking about doing this obscure game I have for PS1. It's called Team Buddies. And it's a really cool game, but it's kind of a slow burn because it's like an RTS. But you're like these block guys that build other things out of blocks. So like all of your weapons you have to build as blocks. And your other teammates you have to build as blocks. It's kind of cool. But if things keep going as smoothly as they are, I'll have to find something else to play because I'll be severely underestimated. I was not expecting to beat Strider 1 in half an hour. That was close. Sorry, squad leader, I'm hijacking your ride. I've got this wind blowing me back, so it's hard to do any sort of platforming. There can be only one. Ah yes, Highlander. Oh, I want the item that's up there. Who's not up next after me? It's Luxury Wagon, right? What do you mean, unfortunately? I'm sure it's going to be a great stream. Although I'm not sure what you're playing. But I don't really have a lot going on tonight, so I'm sure I'll find out. Just watch. Ooh. Grab these points, because it never hurts to have them. A Yashichi. I kept the games a secret because of my indecisiveness. Oh! Get up on the other side. Come on now. Alright, screw it. I can't remember what they give you on the side. I think it's sword upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Oh, almost enough. There we go. We've got to escape this ship that's blowing up and we're also in space. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese. I don't know what you're talking about. I wonder if after I kill him, if he'll let out a Wilhelm scream. Oof. Oh, they continue you right at the same spot, and the health doesn't go back, so... This is why I say that this one's a little bit easier. Hey, I got a C. I think that's the first C that I've ever gotten. What is a Wilhelm scream? You'll have to look it up. It's pretty popular. It's used in a lot of video games and movies. If I recall correctly, it was based off of an old sound file that somebody found, and they just started using it in movies and stuff. But it's that, like, if you've ever watched Star Wars when the stormtrooper, like, falls out of the hallway and he's like, ah! I don't know, it's hard to imitate, but it's really famous. Select your mission. The final battle on the third moon. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think it was a thing until maybe like 10 years ago when I heard a lot of people referencing it, and I was just like, really? This is a thing? But it's all over the place, like, you'll hear it in random movies at random times. You want to kneel down before me? Oh, baby. Please do. Just take the teeth out first. Maybe a little bit of both. He's elderly for a hockey player, which would be, what, 35? The doctor says I might have brain damage. Okay, that was interesting. The knockback just kind of pushed me horizontally. Oh man. Yeah, Coney does win Gretzky in the flesh. Whoops. This stage is interesting because the gravity keeps flipping. Every time you hear that alarm, the gravity either flips up or down. So, you know, if you're on a ceiling, you will quickly be on the floor, and vice versa. Ooh. Love that gravity core fight. A shake weight? If you have a penis, you don't need a shake weight. Just beat your meat. So this guy right here is the character that you unlock if you beat the game. I'm not sure exactly what differences there are between them, but it's a neat little replayable aspect. I think he has 2 tonfas instead of sword. Whoa! I fell off. Gotcha. Alright, so here we go. It's this guy again. I have no idea where he teleported to. Come on. Almost dead. that's the end of the game. Just kidding, we still got another boss fight to go. But luckily, if you got a couple of boosts, it's a lot easier. Alright, so I get to have the fun of trying to climb up his arms, which is more difficult than it should be. I spent a lot of time trying to do this. But luckily, if you can grab onto his face, you can just spam him with that spin move. Oh, I died, so I got another boost. So this is basically over. There. Yeah, you unlock White Strider, which I already have unlocked. But like I was saying earlier, if you complete Strider 1 and Strider 2 and have save files of both, you unlock the Zero mission, which I don't think I'm going to get, unfortunately, because I'm not sure how to save your Strider 1 file. How much time do I have? Oh man, still got about 40 minutes to go. Trying to think of something else quick that I could play. If you give me a second, I could hook up my Genesis really quick and we could probably go through Chiki Boys in about 40 minutes. That's a really quick and fun game. I just don't want to get into anything too in-depth, but you guys should definitely check out Team Buddies. It was the game I was going to play for this marathon, but I decided against it because it was an RTS kind of style game, but it's a lot of fun. It's very basic but very cool. Alright, hang on, I'll get set up for this really quickly and try and figure it out. Alright, let me just switch some cables real quick and we should be good to go. Turn off system. You know what? I think it's actually cropped correctly. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Team Buddies is awesome. You should definitely give it a try if you've never played it before. How's the audio? Is this... It's probably quieter, right? Is that better? Now, this game is awesome. This was recommended to me by a guy by the name of Can of Chunky, and I didn't know what to expect of it, but this is a nice, really quick, really fun game to play. Let's get started. I'm going to play as player 1, and I'm going to name him Goat. So you can do these missions in any order that you want. I just prefer to do them in round 1, round 2. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't know what buttons were what for a second. Let me just check something real quick. I'm missing a little bit of the left edge of my screen, but it's not a big deal. So this game was released in arcade as Mega Twins, I believe it was called. And it got the Genesis port as Chiki Boys. What makes this game awesome is the fact that you can upgrade your character a little bit with different things, like there's a shop in between stages, so that's why I'm picking up money. And depending on how much money you have, you can buy upgrades that can make your life a lot easier. Lots of hidden stuff too. If you enjoy finding secrets and stuff, this game is for you, because there are hidden chests and stuff everywhere. Whoops. Sorry, I tried to double jump. I'm used to Strider now. Whoops. So, as I'm going, I'm going to try and collect as much money as I can, because like I said, it's just going to make my life so much easier if I can buy weapon upgrades and stuff. Oh, but I died, so... One of the interesting things about how death works is that you can only have one continue on you at a time, and every time you die you have to spend 2,000 gold to get a continue back, and you can only get them back at the end of the level, so you have to be a little bit careful. But if you get like the shield upgrade, you'll have more health, so it's not quite as bad. But this is where finding all of these secrets and stuff comes in, because like for example right here, you can just farm a bunch of money, get the magic upgrade. And you have a choice of 2 different characters, with the only difference between them, I think, being that the red guy has access to more magic. This guy can only hold 3 at a time, whereas the other guy can hold 5, I think. Come on, pop your head out. This guy is really random. Sometimes he'll just stay underground and only pop out every once in a while. And just like any great game, you take a key for coming in. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up these chat mentions. My screen is like entirely red. Oh, there is a secret menu? Cool. Alright, so it even makes a sound saying, hey, you should probably buy a continue. And unfortunately I can't afford any of the upgrades, so we're just going to hold off for now. But hopefully in the next level I'll be able to rack up quite a bit of cash, so I'll at least be able to get a sword upgrade. But this stage is kind of like a cute 'em up. You could potentially just sit here and farm money out of these guys forever, but I want to go a little bit quickly. So I'm just going to try and get the chests that I know of. He's like in the floor and I'm still hitting him. Sorry, I was just testing you. Well, I'm sorry that I beat the crap out of you before you said that. Oh, hey Short, what's up, man? He sees that I'm a real warrior, so he lets me go on the ropes. Oh, jeez. Fill up my health. Boss fight. Well, that guy wasn't too bad. Magic is pretty strong in this game. You can really decimate your foes. So we'll call for our Nimbus, and then we're out of this bitch. Perfect. Although I was hoping that that would be, you know, $10,000 and not 10,000 points, because I don't want points. Need them ducats. And there he is, the magical Goat King. This is what I imagine that Goaty wears in real life. Alright, so let's get a sword upgrade. We'll grab a shield upgrade too, so I extended my health bar a little bit. And I still got my continue, so I'm good to go. So sword upgrade helps significantly. If you can get the second one, it's even better. But this makes killing enemies just so much smoother, because normally if you had like the level 1 sword when you're fighting these fish guys, I think it takes like 6 hits or something, which is pretty obscene when they bounce around like that. But if you have the first sword upgrade, it's only about 3 hits. Oops. Not die now. Alright, not too shabby. Now I could go for that money, but I'm pretty low on health, so I'm just gonna forego it. But we will grab all of this, because money! Oh, I hope I don't die, there's health right there. Go, 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 go! So for whatever reason, you have to fight this guy like twice back to back. His pattern doesn't really change. You just wail on him repeatedly. I'm also not completely sure if that wave that comes out of my sword does more damage. I think it does, but it's so random when it comes out. I've heard that it's actually dependent on what you put in for a name when that will come out, like how many slashes, but correct me if I'm wrong on that one. And all the money went off screen, but at least I got the key. Oh nice, that's cool, Goaty. I didn't know that. This would be a great two-player game. It's just a personal goal, a witch named Morwen. Nobody's really aiming for completion or anything like that. I just wanted to be able to do it because, I don't know, that's just my personal preference. Oh, okay, cool. I always wondered about the combo. Is it just if you knock them up and then you pick them up in sequence, you'll get the combo? Fun? We don't have fun around here. This is serious business. And Goaty's gonna hate me though because I'm playing on my Super Nintendo again. He always gives me shit for that. Oh my god, they're coming right for us! Oh no, I Nintended. I'm sorry, I don't have the adapter for my Model 2 Genesis, and I hate playing on a Model 1. But I mean, honestly, could you tell the difference? I sure can't. It might be a little darker, I think, than if I was playing on a Genesis, but it's more or less the same. Who puts grasshoppers in a treasure chest? Somebody who wants to release the plague. Whoa, easy there. Oh, I might die. Hope not. Makes the system more powerful. I'm pretty sure you can play Super Nintendo games on a Genesis as well, using an adapter. But it's hard to say if you'd be able to do things like Mode 7. Oh, we are not going back for that. Oh! That was close. I'm trying to hold on to this continue as long as possible, because if you die, you lose half your money. And, you don't want to lose half your money. If you own a Model 1, you'll have like the red stripe on it, and it's more than likely has a RC adapter for the video. Whereas the Model 2 Genesis is the smaller black one, and it's just entirely black. It doesn't say like 16-bit or 16 megabytes or megabits or whatever it says on the front. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've looked at it. I have it in my closet. There's also a Model 3 though that's, I haven't really seen too much on it, honestly. A lot of Model 3 systems I didn't know existed. Like, until I think about a year or two ago, I didn't even know there was a Model 3 PS3, which is crazy. It's so weird though, because like, you don't actually have a disc tray or anything, you just slide open the top of the PS3 and put the disc in. Oh, I forgot that if you grab the scroll, it ends the level immediately. Yours is a Model 1. Model 1s are actually sought after by quite a few people because, from what I understand, they're a little bit easier to mod. But I personally prefer the Model 2. Yeah, I have a slim PS3. My original fat PS3 kind of bit the dust, overheated. Oh, you know what I should have did? I just remembered that I recently picked up Toe Jam and Earl for PS3. Should have played that. They were having a sale on the first and second game. And I know that like a lot of people like the first Toe Jam and Earl a lot more, but my god, have you heard the soundtrack for Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron? Probably the funkiest thing I've ever heard come out of the Genesis sound chip. It is just so good. And this song right here reminds me a lot of like Gradius or something. It's got that shoot 'em up space sound. This guy's being super annoying. Usually what he'll do is he'll bounce off the right wall, and you can just keep hitting him back and forth, kind of like a ping pong ball. But he didn't do it this time around. A Yashichi, right on time. That's how you know it's going to be a good Capcom game. It's got a Yashichi in it, which is the name for that symbol that I just picked up. They're usually tucked away somewhere special. This game is really fun. It's not long and it's not hard, but if you just want a good playthrough that you can play through multiple times and just have fun with, pick this game up. I highly recommend it. It's relatively cheap too. If you're only going for cartridge only, I think it goes for about 30 bucks, maybe 40. And that's Canadian too, so that's like 10 bucks American nowadays. But it's a really good playthrough. It's a lot of fun, it's super simple, there's very little in the way of mechanics or anything that you have to know, aside from the fact that if you hold up and press jump, you jump a little bit higher. Whoops. Who's bullying Goaty? I am. Alright, so can't afford any of that stuff, so I'll just buy some health, a couple of magic balls. Alright, Monster Castle's dungeon. So things start to pick up a little bit here, but they're still not too bad. I mean, I've got quite the abundance of health, which is good. If you buy the shield upgrades, you get an extended health bar, so they're a good investment if you want to stay alive. But this part right here would be difficult if you didn't know that you had to hold up to jump higher, which is kind of a given, but maybe your first time through you might not know. Unless, of course, you have the manual. I think they tell you in there. Pretty sure there's health here somewhere. Oh, that's money. So if you talk to the fairies, they tell you something about, like, this guy can't be harmed if he's blocking or whatever, but there you go. He's not too bad, though. He just likes to jump around. Oh, I might die. My health is extremely low. Yeah. Aw. Poor skeleton. Caracula. Who'da thunk it? Torches are apparently a good source of money. Want to fix the economy? Farm torches. Yeah, there was another one. Alright, so this guy is a little bit lewd. If you're under the age of 10, please look away. When he opens up his wings, he's just wearing boxers underneath. Oh man, he might actually kill me, I hope not. Oh, he got me! No! Game over! Sorry guys. That was going good for a while. How much time? I'm pretty much out of time anyway. I lost like 10-15 minutes on my segment. But yeah, about the only downside to this game is that, you know, you die twice, it's game over. It's not a terribly hard game, but it is an interesting game. So, yeah, I can just screw around for a few minutes if you want me to kill some time, but if not, I don't really have much else planned, so if you want to take over Luxury, you can. Chiki Chiki is Chiki Chiki is Chiki Chiki. Caresses the MK. You don't even know how sweaty I am right now. It's been really, really hot the last week, and I'm not running my AC right now, unfortunately. I have 14 minutes. Well, I mean, technically I started late, so, I mean, in order to keep with scheduling, I'm actually like, I think 3 minutes, so, like I said, you can take over if you want. I just don't want to be that guy. The one who screws up the schedule. Because even if I played really well, this game would still take me probably about 40-45 minutes to beat. Like I said, it's not terribly long, but it is long enough that you do have to kind of play a little bit carefully. Right now, I'm just not even caring, I'm just kind of screwing around. Keep the motion going. He's not ready. Oh, I don't care. I can keep playing this for a little bit if you want. Think of it this way, you've got like 10 extra minutes to play whatever you're playing. I love going into doors labeled castle. If anything, I will at least give you a double viewing of the ladies. And they will be all up ons. Like I said, it doesn't matter to me. If you're ready to go, I can pass it off to you. I'm just going through the motions of the same stuff over and over again, so... my segment is more or less done. I honestly didn't plan on playing Chiki Chiki Boys. It was kind of a split-second decision, because I didn't think Strider was going to take me that long. What time is it now? It's 2:10 for me, which is about the time I'd be finishing up, so yeah, if you're ready now, I'll just pass it off to you and we'll save face, I suppose. The fuck was that? So yeah, just get ready to stream, and then I'll say go in the chat, and you start as I'm stopping. The Yakuza. They heard that I was being a Strider ninja and they wanted to come stop me before I posed a threat to their organization. Alright, sounds good. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there, but thanks for having me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the games that I was playing. I know I did. I'll do this little bonus section just as a send me off. But thanks for having me, Cody. I was glad to do this again. Had a lot of fun last year, had a lot of fun this year, and hopefully we can keep the hype going. So I will see you guys probably in the chat, and Luxury is going to take over. So later, guys. Take care.